Hello, this is Dan Farisi, Editor-in-Chief with Commercial Integrator. So happy to be joined today by Tzahi Madgar, who is President of HDBaseT Alliance. The topic of conversation is, of course, ISE 2023 coming up later this month. We're all incredibly excited about it, and I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time at the HDBaseT Alliance booth, which will be in Hall 2, booth 2M as in Mary, 650. Again, 2M as in Mary, 650. Tzahi, thank you for joining me today, and thank you for giving Commercial Integrators audience a little bit of a preview of what the HDBaseT Alliance has in store at ISE 2023.
So hi, Dan. It's great. It's a great pleasure to be here today and talk to you. And I will gladly share with you some more about what we are planning for ISE 2023 and what could the visitors expect when they come over to our booth.
That's fantastic, and it's always nice to catch up with you, Tzahi. What I want to start with is HDBaseT Spec 3.0. I think it's fair to say it was really the star of the HDBaseT story at ISE 2022, especially considering the jump in the number of new products with support for HDBaseT 3.0 that had just hit the market. Would you say that that trend could be expected to continue this year?
So yes, Dan, I think HDBaseT 3 was the star of ISE 2022 and will continue to be the star of ISE 2023. And I think it's the star of the Pro AV market in general. I think we consider the adoption of HDBaseT 3.0 has been incredibly well received. We see that the market has and continues to prove its demand for long-range extension of fully uncompressed 4K 6444, especially when it comes together with other native interfaces like USB 2.0, 1 gig Ethernet, 100 watts of power and controls. I think that the best example for it, and it will of course be presented on our booth at ISE 2023, it's our power wall dedicated for HDBaseT 3 products. Basically, this power wall will present the newest HDBaseT 3 products. This year, we will be presenting 50 products from over 25 of our Alliance members. That's twice as much comparing to ISE 2022, both in the number of products and the number of Alliance members presenting on this power wall. In addition, even if you go beyond our booth and go to the exhibition itself, we are having about 80 Alliance members exhibiting around the show floor. So anyone who visits ISE this year can expect to see many HDBaseT 3.0 products, not only on our booth, but beyond it. And because our ecosystem of HDBaseT 3.0 has developed so rapidly, we were working together with our partner, UL Solutions, to expand our HDBaseT recommended cable program, so it will also cover and include Spec 3.0. This means that it will be much easier for integrators and installers to know which cables they should choose if they want to ensure they get the full functionality from their HDBaseT 3.0 installation.
Well, I can't wait to check out the booth myself and see all those HDBaseT 3.0 compliant products, and to know that it's going to be such a big jump even from last year when, as I say, HDBaseT 3.0 was really kind of the talk of the show. It just makes me even more excited to see what the Alliance has in store. But let's set aside HDBaseT 3.0 just for a moment to talk a little bit about the Alliance's presence at ISE generally. Last year, I think it's fair to say it was somewhat scaled back in comparison to previous years, just due to the relatively slow return from the pandemic. We were still trying to climb out of the pandemic hole. How would you say that's changed this year? Can visitors expect the HDBaseT Alliance booth to be, substantially have a larger footprint or anything like that?
So I agree with you, Dan. I think that not only the HDBaseT Alliance booth, but the entire ISE 2022 scaled back a little bit, and it's quite clear and understandable what was the reason. But if you look at it from a different perspective, I also think that ISE 2022 can be viewed differently, and you can look at it as a pivot point where the industry started, to come out of the COVID era and maybe enter the post-COVID era and normalize a little bit in the industry trade shows. And I believe that in 2023, ISE will start to get back to normal. Personally, for us at ISE 2023, we are really hitting our strides. We are going to have a booth that really does a great job in reflecting the wide variety of use cases and applications of HDBaseT in the way we work, the way we learn, the way we consume content, and more. And what's more important is that we are not doing it ourselves alone. We are always putting our members on the front line. And we will convey this message with an exciting lineup of demonstrations that will be presented by the Alliance members themselves. We will have members like Key Digital and CYP that will show their unique take on unified communication and collaboration solutions, mainly for the corporate and educational spaces. We will have HiSec Lab, which is a new Alliance member that will focus on the command center and control room and present their secure KVM HDBaseT extender. We will also have Matrox that will demonstrate how you can extend HDBaseT's reach across the IP network. We will have Silvertel that will take us behind the scenes of POH, Power over HDBaseT, explain how it works and how can you implement it in products and installations. And because we believe in HDBaseT that the best installations are not only the ones that perform great, but also those that look great, AV Pro Edge will be showing off their extensive line of HDBaseT wall plates that are available in wide range of styles and can upgrade your installations not only because of their great performance, but because of how they look. And last but not least, we will be hosting our Alliance co-founder, Valens Semiconductor, that will have a look into the future of video conferencing, digital signage, and professional-grade USB extension.
It really does seem like ISE 2023 is going to be a complete rebound, getting us back to full strength. And to know that HDBaseT is part of that and is going to really have so many activities, so many things to engage with at the show, it makes me even more excited to be in Barcelona in just a few weeks. So we started with HDBaseT 3.0. Let's move to another very hot, buzzy topic. That's USB. I think that's really going to be a big element of the new year, especially considering the introduction to the market of so many cameras, smart boards, other devices utilizing that native interface. What role would you say HDBaseT Alliance expects to play in this surging trend with regard to USB?
So then I really agree with your input here. And I think that while in the past, the main focus was on HDMI or video or multimedia extension, we are seeing that the market is having a shift towards USB. And in some aspects or verticals like video conferencing, USB is in the center of things and actually has become the real go-to connectivity interface. And that created a huge need for professional grade USB extension, much more than ever before. And we in HDBaseT are really looking into it and basically smiling because we understood this trend and prepared ourselves for it a while ago. Actually, as early as Spec 2.0, we introduced USB extension to be part of our 5-play ecosystem in HDBaseT. This means that today, together with Spec 2.0 and 3.0, HDBaseT technology is extremely well positioned and equipped with everything that the market needs when it comes to professional grade USB extension. And I'm not only talking about connecting and extending USB peripherals like the ones you mentioned. I'm also talking about being able to power them, which is a very important feature that creates a lot of value for installations. And I really encourage anyone who's interested in USB, especially professional grade USB extension, to visit our booth, learn what we can do today with HDBaseT and what our plans for the near future.
I think everyone knows when they think of HDBaseT Alliance, you're talking about leading edge technology, really incredible capabilities and incredible functionality. But I think another set of terms associated with the HDBaseT Alliance are fun and interactivity, especially when it comes to the shows you participate in. That's just core to who you are. Last year, it was the augmented reality uncompressed adventure, but I want to know what's in store for ISE 2023, because whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be fun.
So then, thank you for the compliment. I think that in HDBaseT, we do know how to work hard, but also play hard. And we always do something entertaining for the visitors at ISE show. Last year, it was all about the metaverse. So this year, we are coming back and going back to the physical world with our Master Cable Terminator Challenge. This challenge is basically a competition where installers can square off against one another and see who can get cables terminated flawlessly, but also in the shortest amount of time. So if you believe you got what it takes, and if you're ready and brave enough to come by our booth and show off what you got, I invite you to come and have the chance also to win some really great prizes that were generously provided to us by our members, M Solutions, Simply 45, and SCP. And I also would like to take this opportunity and thank those members for their generous contribution. Thank you, guys.
I know that all the AV tweeps are going to be very excited to check out the HDBaseT Alliance booth at ISE 2023. That is, of course, Hall 2, booth 2M650. I know that I'm going to be spending a whole lot of time there, along with my colleagues from AVIQ, which is part of our overall corporate family. AVIQ is, of course, provider of the HDBaseT certified product list on hdbasett.org. So as we've said throughout this whole interview, I think ISE 2023 is going to be a full rebound, industry back to full strength, and the perfect example of that is going to be the HDBaseT Alliance. I want to once again thank Tzahi Madgar, president of HDBaseT Alliance, for being here today and sharing some of his excitement about what the Alliance is going to be doing at ISE. I will see you there, Tzahi. Meantime, my name is Dan Farisi, editor-in-chief with Commercial Integrator. Thank you so much for joining us today, and please check back on commercialintegrator.com each and every day in the run-up to ISE 2023 for more exciting show-related content just like this. Have a great day.